We're flying to a small airfield. This one, New Jerusalem Airport in Tracy, California. Dropping off some peeps. You're going to think they're going to add some things they add in FSX to Flight Sim. As in, are they going to bring some things over from FSX? I don't know. And the 50% fuel thing is because full fuel planes limit jobs since they are too heavy. Yeah, so you mean, yeah. You're going to post the route for a multiplayer? Yes, yes, yes. When we get set up, I'm going to restart my sim, and I'll post the route for the multiplayer. FSC website's really struggling. Is fuel bugged in this game? Yeah. The citations are particularly thirsty. But if you use FSE, it seems to correct it. Yeah, they definitely got some tuning to do. It's extremely flat round here as well. Hey Ashman, how you doing? You love the game, but you have the weather bug with the winds are stuck at 225 at 3. I've never seen that. You've probably just got live weather and it's not doing live weather, which is a known bug. That's it though, I think. It looks similar to the picture. I did some FSC on your company a few years back. Can we just remember in? Yeah, you can, Swin, yeah. I think that's the field. Although right now, it doesn't look like much of a runway to me, if that's it. Like, what the heck? Like, which is the actual runway? Is it that one? Oh my god. I'm not really sure what we're landing on here, if I'm honest with you. I'm thinking it's the black one at the back there. I'm thinking that's the, oh boy. It's gonna be fun. SimConnect tanks the FPS if something pulls it too quickly. You can edit the config file. I did know about that, yeah. It changes the default, I think. Dutch Comrade, I plan to do that video. I kind of plan to do those videos during August, and then Microsoft Flight Sim said, yeah, we're releasing Flight Sim in August. And every plan I had went out the window. No, single PC. Befuddled. Wait, what was that? Radflick, welcome. See if we can work out which thing to land on. Oh god. I couldn't see it, like there's just nothing to distinguish it. Right, we're going for tarmac then. I turned too quickly and then couldn't find it. I guess we go on the one on the left and go for tarmac landing. I don't know if this is a runway. Well, we're going in. If it's a runway or not, we're landing. Oh, there's planes on the grass there, look. Yep, 30. It's a runway. Come on. There you go. Ooh. Didn't want to go down again. There you go. We're down. It is actually a runway. From the sky, it just looks like nothing. I've no idea where we're supposed to taxi. I guess we'll go this way. What a strange place. Welcome back, B9. Jen started watching 2017 when you was in the last, your second to last year of high school. Now you're about to start your second year at uni. Wow. Yeah, we're going to do the multiplayer flight right after this. I shall bring up the details shortly. Contact the tower for parking. Yeah, okay. That will be Bob in the shed at the bottom of the runway. I mean, how are you supposed to get from here to where the obvious parking is? What is the point of this taxiway? Luckily, we're not going to Luckily today. Gotta do this flap tutorial first. Dude, if I cut across and YOLO it, I'll have people, like, you know, physically hurt. Guess we're just going to do this. They're just pixels. Yeah. That's what they say about the rabbits in Long Dark. They could at least cut the grass. Come on. The caravans are really popular. Can we get a burger? Can we get some fuel? Can we get anything? We'll stop in here. Park is on. I'll do. Right, and hopefully in FS Economy if we can get the website to respond. Shoz, thank you for subbing, welcome. There you go. So we got 1,400 for the first lot and then 2 grand for the second lot. Oh no, hang on, that's zombies. We got 1,000 for the first lot and 2,000 for the second lot. Zombies been flying the Piper 18 Super Cub. $276 rental. $85 in fuel. I can't get over the ground fee. Anyway, well, it worked. This economy is like so struggling right now. Can put a GPS in it. Dude, I want to sell that plane. Right. Okay, so multiplayer. Let me find my information about the route we're taking today. Ugh. Right, we're doing a multiplayer flight. I will post the information. Let's see. 800. Actually, I'm going to restart my flight sim. Give it a bounce. Right, so if you want to join in the multiplayer flight, you're more than welcome to. I'm going to get rid of that. Okay. .NET framework. Solid as ever. I'm going to get the details shortly. Just make sure you've got your sim fired up. Let's get my Discord up. Right, I'll post the details in the server. Right, that's on Discord. So this is going to be our route. I'm going to post this in the chat now. Now, you need to spawn in the North Europe server. And let's see. Actually, I need to see what the live weather is like. I don't know what the live weather's like there. I know there's some storms around, so we'll have to see. Yeah, we're going island hopping. Should be fun. Taking a little island hop route. You can see the destination. The starting point is Miyak. So here's the Sky Vector link. So you've got the flight plan in chat now. I'm probably going to fly an Cessna 172 today, I think. Any GA plane will do. But you must be in the North Europe server. I'm going to put live weather on, and I'm going to set my local time to 8 a.m. Or we might be able to go live time now, actually. We'll see. 182 is better. Well, A, you have to buy it, and B, the sounds are not great. I'll show you how to change server now. No, you don't have to be a sub. Anybody watching can join the flight. We did one yesterday and it was super fun. Anybody can join. You can join for the whole thing. You can join one of the legs, a couple of legs, whatever you want to do. If you want to join one of the legs, just spawn in at the destination where we're flying to and then join us when we take off. And it's mostly just visual flying. Like we're just going to... If you look at the Sky Vector link, it gives you bearings. So, for example, 349. So we're just going to follow 349 along the coast, and then we'll have to look out for the airfield. And then we just all land, wait for everybody to land, turn around, take off we go again. No, you misunderstand. You don't need to join the Discord server. You join the server in-game. Departure is out of MYAK. It's on the Sky Vector link. Yeah, it's going to be a convoy in the sky. That's what it's going to be. A convoy in the sky. Lol, Red Devil. So yeah, if you go up to your ID at the top here, click on it. Your status should be online, and then in your server list here, it's probably on automatic. You need to switch it to North Europe. If you want to see us, you need to be on North Europe. So just choose North Europe here, and then set your flights up. So I'm going to try and go for live weather. You need to put all players on your multiplayer. You must click all players here, otherwise you won't see people. So you want all players off, live, and then you want the starting airfield, which is MYAK. I'm going to put that in. Assuming it's got that right. There you go. MYAK looks about the right place. You can see there's a big storm here. So I don't know what the winds are going to be like there. So when it says 20 knot winds. So yeah, we may have to go from live weather to, fixed weather if it's a bit too bad. And then just spawn in at one of the ramps. It doesn't matter where you spawn. Let's see. So yesterday I flew it in the Super Cub. Savage Cub, which is a real laugh. I don't know. I might do it in the Cub again. Cub was a lot of fun. You're an ex-Cub. I might just go Super Cub. I'm going to go Super Cub again. I'm going to set my thing to tail number, whatever. I suggest that you turn failures off. I suggest you turn collisions off and damage. Turn all of that off. And I suggest that you put it on full fuel. And then that should be it, really. Spawning. Nutty 555 cleared for takeoff. Jennifer, just get in there and start playing. You can learn. Loads of people are trying this sim for the first time. Like, there's never been a better time to jump in. There's no fireballs, Kev. There we go. I'll just get a quick push back here. Somebody's doing it in the icon. You've got time to get yourself in. There's no rush. We're only taking off in like 5 or 10 minutes. So if you want to like change plane or, change your fuel or whatever, just do it now. I'm just going to push back here some more. Okay. Yeah, so everybody's just spawning in. I'm going to take a bio break. The mods have got a link to the route. So if you want the, I'll post it one more time here. We can find it. That's the route today. So we're basically down here, which is the start. Congo Town, MYAK. That's where we are. I'm on live weather. I'm on live time. You can do whatever you want. And we're going to fly 349, just dead wrecking it along the coastline. And then we're going to land here. That's our first stop. MYAF. And then, yeah, we're just going to follow this island hopping, basically. That's what we're doing. Just island hopping. Right, I shall be back in a sec. I'm going to take a bio, so get yourself spawned in if you're joining. How do you turn collisions off? I think it's in your general settings under... Is it flight? No, it's not that. Oh, there's ATC voices. I couldn't find that before. Failure and damage, just put it on easy. If you put it on easy, then all the damage will be turned off. Just put failure and damage on easy. Right, back in a sec. The thing is, like, you won't see all the planes, you'll only see about 20. If you actually look on the radar, you'll see many more. Why does that feel like that's turned around? Let's see where we are. There you go. So if we take off out of here, we'll turn right and follow the coast northbound, basically. I'm just going to have a nutty bar, because I'm a squirrel. How do you view the radar? If you're on the home page, and who was it that did it yesterday? Lampenbout. He viewed it on the overhead map thing. And it showed like a load of planes. You can't see most of them. Otherwise it'd be like Truckers MP where you'd have like 2 FPS because it's trying to draw like 100 trucks. Lamperbar, what was you using to look at all the planes yesterday? Drone camera. No, like the picture where it showed all the little... It showed all the planes on the map. You know what I mean? I'm on live weather. I'm on live weather live time. It must just be the main menu map then. No, it doesn't constantly crash the desktop. How do you select Northern Europe? Click on your account name, choose Northern Europe though. Are you going to do something, Alex? Yeah. If it's okay with you, Alex. I've been streaming 5.5 hours. I just thought I'd have a small bite to eat before I start flying. If that's okay. If it's not too much trouble. And can I please have a drink of milk? Is that right? And then I can go. I haven't got any tea, I've only got milk. Mr. Squirrel's not here, and I didn't have time to make a cup of tea, so I just grabbed some milk. That's what I was going to do, I was going to change the title. Mods, would you be so kind as to change the title for me? To like, open MP session. Chris, Crits to the Dome, thank you for subbing. Welcome. Right, should we do this? This'll be fun. Right, we're rolling out, peeps. Everybody's out, Dave. There's something wrong with my engine. It ain't exactly going full throttle. So this stuff. That's not exactly throttling up, is it? Every time I brake, it like stalls and starts again. That is a bit weird. Full fuel, but the right ignition won't go on. Why won't you go on? Is that supposed to be up? Why is my plane broken? You see, when you do auto starts, it turned them both on, then immediately turned that one off. This is like auto starting and just constantly stalling. Oh, it's turned on my yoke. I know what it is. Oh, it's my yoke overriding it. Scumbag honeycomb. Okay, we're good. We're good. A minor technical detail, we're out of here. That's one thing to watch out for if you've got the honeycomb yoke. If you've got those buttons in the wrong place, it literally overrides everything you try and do. Right, we're Oscar Mike, let's go. That was confusing. Okay. What was the bearing? 349. This way somewhere. Alright, that'll do. 1,000 feet. So the runway, I'll just go at 5,000 RPM and people can catch up and stuff. The first runway should be after that coastline there, and then there's like an estuary here. Oh man, this is beautiful. Look at the colour of the water. V formation, yep. Mr. Manmead, thank you for 53. Mr. Heapster, just got a GTX Omega Pro XL black and white chair. Which one did you used to have? The Master XL is the one I had. Oh, look at the colour of that water. We're in the Bahamas. Nah, you can't hit anybody else. Patrick Swayze refuses it. There's so many places you could put a bush plane down here. Look at the shadows! Look at that! Oh my god, that's nuts. That's hilarious. Oh my god. How do you get the plane to stop pulling to one side? Is it because you've got a full prop? That's a bit erratic. Right, we're like on that bit, which I reckon is probably here at the moment. I reckon we're like there. Onto that map. Or maybe we're past it already. I lied. Blimey. Oh, that's MYAB there, yeah. No, it is right. You're going to find it very hard to purchase any yoke or stick at the moment. There's a huge demand. Oh, imagine living here. So there's one airfield here, but that's not the one we're going to. All that people landing. Yep. Actually, most people don't appear to be trying to land. Flaps down on a TBM. Yeah, you can have dead zones on your controller. Welcome, dude, welcome. So that's the big stretch of water there. So then you got Bigwood Cay, then another stretch of water. Then it should be a long coastline. And the airfield is, I think there's something going on here as well, so people might actually land at the wrong one. Crony, thanks for 22. External cam's a bit loud. Hang on. Turn it down a touch. Look at this. It's like dam busters. I love the colour of that water though. I use track IR to track head movement. How up to date are the maps? I don't know. I mean, some satellite imagery won't, you know, be a few years old. Are we doing another flight? It's it's basically a series of island hops. You can, if you want to spawn in the next one, spawn in at MYAF. If you spawn in there, you can pick up the next leg. we're going to jump over this stretch. AF is somewhere. There's AF. It's quite a ways off. There's a lot of engines. Fun with you on, thank you 2 months. What is that over there, that like red thing? Look, this guy's not taking any risks. If he takes an icon, he can land on water as well. It's bumpy here today, getting blown all over the place. Yeah, you can feel how bumpy it is. Why do summer planes keep fading in and out? That's the Patrick Swayze effect, my man. There are no collisions in the game, so if you get too close to someone, it ghosts you out. Oh, with collisions on, there'd be about 3 planes in the sky right now. What if people had guns as well on the planes? Mr. Alex, dude, you're welcome to join. How are you doing? You're Robin, it's a bit fast. There's a guy in a TBM here. Yeah, I'm not bad, Alex, thank you. So we're just creeping onto the main island now, so there should be like a huge body of water here. And that's our cue, because the runway is at the end of that somewhere. B9, take advantage of my Prime and all the flight sim content thanks to the great tutorials. Thank you, B9. I don't know how much it all cost me, honestly. Just going to bring the audio down. It's a bit too loud otherwise. Cessna 152 on the right. What's the fastest plane in the game? Probably the airliners. I did yesterday, Alex. There was yesterday there was a 747 and an Airbus A320. get over how detailed the terrain is. Incredible. Lord Lost, thank you 13. Northern Alex, thank you for 63. Ow. Yeah, so I reckon that water there, that's probably the inland water. In which case the airfield's at the end of it. Don't be like me, accident set your partner weight to £1,000. Flight plan. Somebody give Alex the. There you go, Alex. That's the flight plan. Blazing Puppies, thank you for 40 months. Melicus, welcome to the Net House, sir. Thank you. So I don't know. Okay, it's east-west, so we could... I guess the best thing to do is that spot of land there. That little thing there. Overfly that and then just like fall near it. Just right turn in. It's proper refueling the thing. You can just go up to here and change the fuel anytime at the moment. I would expect them to change some things later, like if you have higher realism settings, then you can't just change fuel mid-flight. Is there a crosswind? Nice, this'll be fun. It is a bit gusty. Smiley, thank you for 40 months. There's no AP in this plane. There's not even a DI in this plane. Like, we literally have a magnetic compass. There's not even a handbrake in this plane. A 17 knot crosswind? Oh, this is going to be hilarious. Someone flipped over in front of you on the runway. Somebody does that every time we do this. There's always somebody, you're coming in on final, and somebody's like that at the threshold of the runway. Actually, yeah, it's probably an easterly wind, because the storm's out to the sea southeast. I reckon if we land on 27, we're coming in with a tailwind. We should probably come in from the west side. Doesn't actually show you the wind anywhere in the sim. It's about 7 gusting 18 at 270. In that case, we should definitely come in from the west. I'm not landing with a tailwind like that. In theory, this thing should be... Is that it though? That looks like it. Big tarmac thing. Yep, we're making our first landing here. We're coming in from the west side. I might just go in flapless landing. It is really gusty. You can see the airspeed jumping around. Plenty of runway anyway. It's a big tarmac runway. We'll be fine. While some of us are down, that guy in the TBM, I don't think he put his gear down. I could be wrong, but I don't think he put his gear down when he landed that TBM. I didn't see any anyway. Select all players, PD. You have to select all players. This is Oshkosh, it really is. Let's pause the truck out. Farm own milk. A whole lot of planes just disappeared for me then. Your sim crashed. Uh-oh. Well, you got a minute to spawn back in. Right, next leg. Let's have a look. Find my browser. That was the first leg. That was a 34 nautical mile run. The next one's only a 25. So we'll take off on runway 27 and then we'll turn northbound and pick up that coastline bearing, about 335. And thank you, Creative Cloud. Next stop is MYAN. So if you don't get to take off with us, then you can spawn at MYAN for the next leg. So this is 25 nautical on 335 bearing. Right, let's roll out. Are you on the North server, PD? North Europe server? You have to be on the correct server. Kibimon, welcome. Dr. Red, welcome. Oh, D-Red. What's the glass though circle thing at the right window? That, just ventilation, I think. It's called a scupper vent. What does it do? Give you ventilation? Or is it like where you put the rubbish? So when you're having your snacks, you just push it through there when you're finished. It's like the garbage chute. Right, we've got the coast. Where you put your beer for cooling. That'd be awesome if you could just hang the beer outside. Well, it looks like some people managed to take off. Not really noticed an irresponsive turboprop, no. Throttle control won't push it. Sounds like something else is overriding it. You need to check what all of the controls are mapped to it. You're going to join the flight where you should have spawned. MYAF is the next scheduled stop. We'll be there in about 10 minutes. Sorry, no. MYF is where we left. You need to spawn in at MYNN here. Oh no. MYAN. Alpha November is where you need to go to. That's where we're headed. There we go. It was only a matter of time. Listen, I subscribe to the same point of view as Cat Strater. If you bring it, you land it. Right? I don't care what you bring, but you better land it. Don't bring it if you can't land it. It's never going to stop anytime soon at Gradius. Right, so follow the coast in. We'll see this kind of opening, and then there's a lot of marshland here. Look. Is. Yeah, it's this kind of thing we're looking for. I'm surprised there's no boat simulator. I think I can't really see a boat simulator actually working. Like, things take way too long in shipping. It would get very boring. People will just accelerate time. If there was traffic control, it would be like, Oshkosh, rot your wings. There's a sailing sim. Nah, people don't play it. Ship Simulator Extreme. That's years old, that game. What is this on the right? There's a road going down there? You hitting some real choppy air. Yep, it is. There's a storm just a few hundred nautical miles away, and this is the tail end of it. That's what you're feeling. Microsoft Flight Sim lets you go anywhere in the world, yes. If you can't deal with the weather, just put it on a preset. If you want a bit of fun, put it on live. Looking at the guy at the map, there's millions of guys flying. I wouldn't say millions, but there's a few people. I can't see most of them. There's a lot of people and having a lot of fun. It's cool. Have you done any bush trips? Yep. Not the built-in ones, but I've done bush trips. What's a pilot just tried to kill you? Yeah, funnily enough, the shadows do actually work. Like, you can often see shadows. I don't know if you can see shadows of all planes, but or just the ones that you can see around you. Keep overstressing the plane. Turn the difficulty to easy, and they don't break the plane. No, just fly around, icy. It's literally like spawn in an airfield and then just go fly around and make your own bush trip. Right, I think we're coming up. This is the bay bit, so I think the airfield's just ahead up here somewhere. Yep. What does AOA stand for? Angle of attack. It's basically the angle that the wing is presenting to the airflow. It's it's how you primarily generate lift on a wing. Your airspeed is impossible to keep up with on hard. I told you, if you fly multiplayer, don't fly on hard. And I'm down at 5,000 RPMs. Age of Empires. I think that's AOE. It sounds like an invasion force. Do you know what would be amazing? Is if you could get like Spitfires and Lancaster bombers in Microsoft Flight Sim, and you basically flew in like this in formation. It would sound incredible. Right, we need to get our eyes peeled now because there's an airfield somewhere in the... I'm guessing that may be it right there. Not that I can see very well, but I'm thinking that's it. Current best guess. Yeah, over the cliffs of Dover would be incredible. Nice one, Shallow. I love seeing all the old birds flying. They're ferociously expensive to keep running, but it's just something that you've got to do. This wind is still pretty bad. I'm pretty certain that's the threshold right there. You hope they optimize it soon. I mean, it's an ongoing thing, isn't it? I'm sure they'll make it better and better over time. God, I can actually feel the plane getting chucked around. This is going to be fun. Let's see how many planes manage to crash on the threshold. .787 auto rates pretty early. I don't know, from this angle, that runway looks like... I don't know, it just looks like it has a massive dip in it. It's really weird. It's bumpy. It's so bumpy. It does, it looks wonky, it's kind of weird. Oh, look at the jet. Oh, come on. I want to know what happened to him. We could see the jet, but we couldn't see what happened. Right, I think the next takeoff is eastbound. Moles, thank you for subbing, welcome. Yeah, so we're taking off out of MYAN, and we're going to go eastbound across the water, and the destination is here, MYNN. So we've got an eastbound leg over the water. An airfield is actually a ground field. What do you mean? Look at the name of this. Tongue of the Ocean Channel. Tongue of the Ocean, this is called. What a random name. Right, let's give everybody a chance to get here. Tongue of the Ocean. You're taking an A320 out on this one, and if I don't land it, I'm never flying again. Good luck. Nifty Gareth, thank you for the bits. There's a lot riding on that. I think we'll probably just turn around and take off on eastbound runway. I don't know what happened to the Airbus. Right, hopefully everybody's got here, but it's impossible for me to check. I have no idea if there's people still coming in. I can't see everyone. But I'm going to turn around and head eastbound. Right, let's go. Whoa, that vertical climb. Wowzers. I think we're flying into a strong headwind. That thing just took off like a rocket. Right, gotta find an island now. What was the bearing? 100 is the bearing that we're looking for. What's my call sign? Nutty 555. November 555 Sierra Quebec. Because I just love hearing the inbuilt ACC say 555. AN to NN is where we're going. There's nothing to stop you playing with keyboard and mouse, but I don't think it has a mouse yoke as such. There's some strong winds today. My plane is weather vaning into the wind. Have you seen it? Yeah, I think if you're going to have a keyboard and mouse, you're better off with an Xbox controller. Look at that ground speed. What the heck, man? This eastbound leg may take longer than planned. Yeah, well, I think we are flying into a headwind. Absolutely. The yoke doesn't have any force feedback now. I think force feedback yokes are like a grand upwards. Can you speed up time? In a multiplayer session, you can't speed up time in a multiplayer session. Yeah, my plane is literally flying like that into the wind. There's no display map in this plane. No. Nope, this plane is super basic. Okay, it seems a little bit calmer over the sea. There are some ships in the water, but like, you can get live traffic for the air, but there's no live shipping traffic as such. Look at the way the sea goes from like a deep blue and then just kind of blends into this gorgeous turquoise. They've done that so well. Oh my god, this wind is killing us. It's actually killing us. What settings? It's not ultra. It's high end with some settings towards ultra. The next landing point is NN, I think. Oh my god, that next leg's going to take even longer with that wind. Eesh. I need a faster plane, guys. Maybe we should just turn live weather off. And that way we can actually get flying. Like, we've got the airspeed, but the ground speed sucks. Glad you chose the caravan. Well, we kind of all need to get there, you know? You love watching the planes and decided what to have for tea. Pizza. You should have pizza. Is it? I didn't notice that. Oh yeah, that's right there. Oh. It's dead ahead there. Look at that view. Turn the map on. Why? There's nothing to look at. Just water. Should we refuel when we land at this airport? Depends what we're on, I guess. I've only used 25% fuel. You'll be on about 50 when you get there, I imagine. I've no idea. I've not really looked at it properly. Can't make VNAV to work. In which plane, Zugoku? We're committed. There's a 748. Yep, of course there is. I mean, they're not really stream snipers, they're just flying along in the plane they want to fly. They can't do anything. It's not like stream sniping where you can actually, you know, kill people in the game. You can't do anything. You just looked at the map. Can you take a screenshot of the map, S7? I'd like to see the screenshot on the map. Does it look like an invasion of Hawaii? Not Hawaii, Bahamas. What, you tweeted one to me? Oh, that is hilarious. Oh my god. Let me try and show you this. There we go. Put that on overhead. Apparently, the camera will actually focus. That's us right now. Just basically like a cluster of insects crossing the water. Oh, that's hilarious.